Hey there, welcome to the video. I'm Scott Welsh, and today's topic caught me totally and utterly by surprise. It was not something really I ever expected to be talking about. So let's get right to it. Three things today. We're going to talk about a brand new way to trade breakouts, new in quotes, and that's critical. It's new because, well, it's a new way to combine it, but it's also new because I haven't even bothered looking at it. So it's brand new to me. I'll let you know my quick history with intraday breakout strategies, and I've got some results for you, and I'll show you a trade too. But like I said, this was completely unexpected. All right, these are some hypothetical numbers. I am actually watching this trade live now, currently, as I sit here. I just looked at the trade. It is in demo mode because it's just so brand new, and my mind is still getting used to the fact that this might be a viable thing. But I am trading it in demo, but these are hypothetical results. Got it? Do not risk anything you cannot afford to lose. Okay. Well, as you may have surmised by now, I have never had luck with intraday breakouts. Now, first of all, day trading strategies themselves are hard. It takes a lot of work. People say, don't optimize, don't optimize. Well, guess what? If you want a day trading strategy, you're going to have to optimize. The key is not to over optimize. And there are ways around that, and we can talk about that some other day or whatever. But the point is, I've looked at intraday breakouts, and even though I love trend following, there's just so much work that needs to go in to even find something that's even close, right? Whereas long-term intraday breakouts, well, long-term breakouts, not intraday, work great. Trend following on long-term charts works great. Intraday, not really at all, okay? Now, why is that? Why doesn't it work intraday? Well, a 15-minute chart, for example, right? I love the 15-minute chart for day trading. Love it. It's my favorite. It's what I've done the most research on. But a 15-minute breakout, it doesn't mean anything, right? It's a half-hour emotional outburst. And then people come back from lunch or they get back from the water cooler and they're like, I don't want to take that trade. That's stupid. And then the breakouts fail. I don't know why they fail, if that's the reason, if water coolers really are the cause of it. But the point being, intraday breakouts are twitchy and not real. That was my experience until this moment right now I'm talking to you, right? Here is an example of my history with breakouts. At first I'm like, hey, trend following is the best trading strategy ever. I'm going to use it on breakouts. I'll get more trades. I'll make more money. Here is the data on an intraday breakout 15-minute chart. These multi-charts are hard to see, but it's negative 77.55, minus 77.55. Is that easier if I do that? No, it's not easier. If it's better I do that? No, not even better. It's minus 77.55 with a $12,000 drawdown. Well, this was a $10,000 account, hypothetically. So that's a margin call, and that's an intraday breakout. Okay. This is using classic trend following rules that have been around for decades. This should be just fine, right? Classic turtle rules, no, it loses the whole account. And that's my life. That's my life with intraday breakouts. That's why I don't talk about it. I get emails. Do you have intraday strategy? Do you have intraday breakouts? I'm like, I don't have anything good for you because this is what I see, right? Till now, okay? But to sum up that previous bar or that previous picture, since 2003, that's what that testing was for, it loses over $7,000, okay? But then, because I love reading about trading systems, I read a book from a famous trader, and he talked about intraday breakouts. And he just added one little twist. It's not a new twist, not even revolutionary. I've used it in other strategies, kind of, but holy smokes, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. The ADX indicator. If you don't like indicators, then you didn't like hearing that, but I'm telling you, that was the twist. In my previous testing, I never worried about the strength of the trend. Now, we can argue whether ADX actually does give you the strength of the trend. Anyway, I never used it. I never cared about it. You trade breakouts. If you're a trend follower, you trade breakouts, and that's it. You don't worry about how good the breakout might be. But like I said, read a book, he offered a strategy, I got the code, I put the code on my charts. And when you add ADX at a certain threshold level, whoa, things started to change, okay? By worrying about the trend strength intraday 15-minute chart, it mattered. Shocked by this, okay? indicators don't make a difference. This made a difference. Second of all, this strategy picks a signal bar. One bar to compare to a previous day. Now, in normal intraday strategies, you take the previous day's high or low, you wait for the trend to be strong, and then when it breaks above the previous high or low of yesterday, there, you got a breakout, right? It's higher than it was yesterday. Clearly, that's a breakout. You throw in an ADX and maybe we got something. Well, I did it on Forex because I'm dumb. And there really isn't any yesterday, right? From Monday to Friday, just 24 hours. What is yesterday? Like, it's all one thing. There is no day. What do you say? Well, it's 24 hours. Well, okay, but some people start at midnight. Some people start at 5 p.m. Eastern. And some people have other time zones in between. So what is a day? 5 to 5, midnight to midnight? There is no day. So I thought it was ridiculous to even try this on Forex, but I did it anyway because I have a bunch of data for Forex, obviously. All right. Well, here's what it did. It didn't do yesterday's high or low. It did the same bar from yesterday. We'll talk about that in a second. So the bar today compared to the bar at the exact same time yesterday. That's what it did. And that seems pretty weak to me. What a weak, I mean, just a bar today compared to a bar 24 hours ago, that's your breakout? That's not going to work, okay? And furthermore, this strategy calls for using profit targets. You don't use profit targets on trend following. You see why I'm shocked? Like, none of this is supposed to work. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is not a viable strategy. Why am I talking about it? Well, here's the entry. Here's a euro dollar 15-minute breakout trade example. Okay, you see my little ADX down there? Okay. It compares the 9:30 Eastern time bar, Eastern time. So adjust it to your time zone. So this is the 9:30 bar right in this circle here. It's one of these two. It doesn't even matter. But this is the 9:30 bar of quote unquote yesterday. And you can see a trade is taken right here. That's 9:30 today in quotes. Guess what? That is higher than that. That signal bar 24 hours ago is higher. If price is lower, the trend is down and we're going short. You can see there's a short trade taken on my screen. Pretty thin, right? I mean, come on. This is not a signal, right? If the opposite were true, if the 9:30 bar were down here and today's 9:30 bar was above, just, even by a pip, you go long. Now, you do have to factor in the ADX. The ADX has to be above the threshold, which it is here. So price is low, a short trade is what's looked for, the ADX is high, and boom, you're in, and this ends up being a winning trade. That's it. You put a price target on it and a stop loss, right? Honestly, do you think this will work? I clearly did not, okay? As I say on the slide. It's 9:30 EST, that's where I started my testing. That's where the strategy was insinuated to start, right? Because that's a stock market open. So look at it at the beginning of the stock market. So that kind of coincides. Does FX care about the stock market? Right? So 9:30 is your signal bar, okay? ADX is at 40. That's really high. That means a really strong trend according to the indicator, okay? So we need something. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Our profit target is different because long and short trades are not the same. So the profit target on one full lot was $325 for long, and a big target short, $975 for short trades. So they're different, but they're different sides of the market. The stop loss was $1,075 no matter what. Big stop, huh? Especially if you use a $10,000 account. I know, so use a $20,000 account, whatever, okay? That's your target long, that's your target, one lot. Stop is at $1,000-ish. One last little thing, and this one I don't really like this rule that much, but it tested out. There's a time exit of 17 bars in long trades. Basically, this doesn't work great on long trades since 2003. So you need to get out of long trades as fast as possible. So 17, 15-minute bars, not much, right? Not much time. You get out no matter what. By the way, the last rule is once it hits 10:45 Eastern, no more. It's just a small window from 9:30 to 10:45. If we get an ADX reading and it's lower or higher, we go, okay? That's it. Short little window. It's just compare day over day and go with the trend. Again, I ask you, does it work? Well, here's the multi-charts report from 2007 this time to 2019. It made 63,000 and it lost 10. Maximum drawdown of $10,000. Okay, 63,755 trades. I am used to in trend following getting 3-4 trades a year. 755 trades. This is not a small sample size, right? It's over 300 trades in each direction. This is a lot of data. This is a lot. This is only since 2007. Is this statistically viable? I mean, the answer is yes, right? Now you can see long trades, pretty tepid, right? We could even just cut those out altogether if you want, but I didn't. Short trades are phenomenal, right? You make a bunch of money. That shocked me. It absolutely shocked me, right? And the bottom line is this: I've never seen a breakout system work. You saw it, and it's a margin call if you break out intraday. But just these simple rules that I just took from a book and modified them a little bit, right? It worked on a bunch of things, by the way. Right? I'm watching Euro Aussie. I'm watching Pound Dollar. I'm watching a bunch of things right now live in demo, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. So there's the information. Is it viable? Well, statistically, it's a lot of trades. I'm just telling you. That seems to be a number that we could trust. And like I just said, it works on several pairs so far. It works meaning that it's nicely profitable. But I'm not recommending anyone go out and trade this. I mean, you have the rules for euro dollar. That's fine. I'm just beginning to look into this. I am intrigued. I can't believe it. But this is a work in progress. I am not recommending anybody do this. Like I said, I'm watching it in a demo. I need to see it. Okay. We need to test it more. We need to try more currency pairs. There's a lot more to do. But I'm watching it. I'm intrigued. If you want to put it on your chart and take a look, I do recommend that. I recommend further research. But like I said, don't just start blindly trading money on it. All right. If it works out, you'll be hearing much more about it, and I'll be doing much more videos. But pretty exciting, and like I said, pretty shocking. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Breakout System. All right, you can go to my website, become a member, or you can email me and ask questions about getting the robots or anything else. That's all for this week. I'll be back next week with more stuff. Bye for now.